Hey Taurus, how's it going? So, I'm getting through our monthly readings. Happy to be here. And if you don't know, we're doing intuitive readings on this channel. Thank you guys so much for booking private readings and just affirming this as a useful and valuable service that I can provide through Ultra Love. So, really, these intuitive readings are just to guide us in the most optimal direction, offering divine guidance, loving guidance that ideally is leading us to our highest, most joyful life, right? This channel talks a lot about paradigm shift, healing with love, healing with awareness, healing within in our connected place, right? So ultimately, any information out there, my sort of offering to you all is like, if it resonates, great, move in that direction. If it feels good, if it feels aligned, if it feels open-hearted, great. If it's not resonant, then it's not for you. Okay, so we don't take advice or even necessarily any kind of information if it's like, if it feels all mucky and not right for us. So the same is here. So Taurus, let's see what's coming through for our Taurian energies. So the Taurus, I know is it Uranus moving through Taurus? Uranus just had a long transit through Aries, which is my rising sign, and it really shook everything up basically. And Uranus is, I think, known for that. I'm a fool and a child. I sometimes hear myself say Uranus and I'm like, Anywho, those with a lot of Taurus in their chart, they're gonna have a lot of shakeups, a lot of bust ups as far as have a great day, Crypto Mike. Bust ups around like control patterns, underlying deeper seated issues that haven't not been dealt with. That stuff's gonna come up for the Taurus. People with strong Taurus in their chart. Ultimately as well, it's these sort of transits are much more difficult when we're in resistance to them. And interestingly, those with a strong Taurus chart, that's sort of a nature of a Taurus, is a stubbornness. Like, this is methodical, this is how to do it, this is the way I like it done, and I'm right, and I'm grounded, and I'm practical. And so a lot of that can work really well, but if it's not in alignment with like the next phase of your life, it's gonna somehow find a way to leave you. So ultimately, the more we can just go with the flow, allow things to change, then Uranus, it's just no way, right, to say it without yeah, so the Taurus, just expect the next 7 years to shake your life up a little bit. And I'm hearing the ways you make money. We're gonna find, we're gonna find new ways of bringing in cash, apparently, for a lot of the Taurus energy. So success is on the cards, Taurus. After a Tower moment has been survived, you've got some money coming in and love. Ooh, sweet. A lot of, there could be just like a windfall dumps onto your world. And then that brings a sense of awesome. Yeah, exactly. That brings a real nice sense of like, woohoo. And then ultimately you're bringing in a cup of love. You're bringing in a union of sorts, somebody who reflects you in your strength and in your divinity as well. Yeah, because you're walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation, and you're embracing new beginnings, new beginnings in materiality, new beginnings in actually receiving material wealth, tangible material support. This has to do with you embodying the night of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. So as you like embrace that windfall, you're gonna turn into this sort of incredibly empowered. Wow, that makes perfect sense as well. So we have like the Wheel of Fortune. I said a windfall. Right under the Wheel of Fortune, we have an Ace of Pentacles jumping to the Nine of Pentacles, which would align with a windfall. It could have something to do with this loving union and the fact that you walked away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation, and ultimately you're on it. You're taking your wisdom, you're taking your practical abilities, you're taking all the things you need, and you're sailing to calmer waters that again lead you right up to the success. There's possibly a resurge, someone from your past coming in that's healing. Because we have a Star card all around the Pentacles. This is pretty impressive, actually. This is really nice. And the windfalls, yeah. Just a couple more cards now. I want to get just a couple more cards. Yeah. Okay. So you're letting go of the pain from the past and the conflict from the past. We have King Cups reverse, which is like manipulative, deceptive, energy that's no good for us ultimately. Yeah, like shady behavior from a masculine. In general readings, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but obviously it's a king, so it is a masculine energy, which I'm hearing could have something to do with the patriarchy as the world turns, right? And okay, because what you've got here is like you're letting go of the conflict with the help of the Star, rising out of the pain of the past deception, these shady characters, these people that were no good for you, or this person that was no good for you who was lying and deceiving. You used to be in the fight, now you're letting go of the fight, and justice is served. Justice is served. And the Star card seems to be like right in the center, and it's all down the line from this Wheel of Fortune windfall. You've got the Star, you've got new beginnings, you've got Pentacles coming in. It's all very tangible, it's real, it's you, you know, it's your business, it's your life. I'm hearing about the Star card, like, stay in the energy of the Star. Interesting. Be willing to defend yourself. Be willing to stand up for yourself. Be willing to protect the Star that you are. This is something to do with that healing and protecting the inner child, because the inner child ultimately is the Star. This is important because sometimes we might see this as like a negative energy, but for some reason in this reading, it's good for you. Stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Know your truth. Know what you deserve. Know your worth. You're a fucking Star. If you don't protect that Star is, people will come along and like try to suckle and deceive and use and manipulate this beautiful divine Star card, right? So now from these towers, from these lessons, from this conflict and this fighting that you're finally laying down, you've got some justice coming your way. You've got a windfall, a 1, 2, a 9 of Pentacles, because you're starting to recognize yourself as the Star, and you're willing to protect her. You're willing to protect that Star quality in yourself, because you're finally walking away from the old cycles. You're finally walking away from emotional unfulfillment, unworthiness, deception, betrayal. You believe, and so the justice is yours. The justice is yours. The windfall is yours. The love is yours. The money is yours. Because you're a Star. A Star gets whatever she wants, right? Be willing to defend it. Be willing to defend your success. Triumph. Success is yours. That was the first card. Success is yours. First card. Triumph. Coming home. After a Tower. You know, after this shit, the deceptor, whatever, the fighting is behind you, beneath you. It's like you're over top of it in the context of this reading, okay? Here, Elliot. How are you, darling? Okay. Elliot's another one as well. Elliot's a yogi master. So maybe we get some badass yogi master together and we do some stuff. More clarity for that card, please. Okay, Taurus. Ooh, baby. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Where does it come from? I I don't know. Ooh, is that even a song? I'm sure it is. So yeah, okay. It's saying right in the center where we've got like the star card, protect yourself, the you know, be willing to defend yourself, but be mindful of not going back into control patterns. Be mindful of not defaulting into like, yeah, trying to control everything, because you're not going to be able to. Okay? Musical Tourette's. It's probably because I've got some DJs and music people in my reality who like feedback, telepathy, vibrashe, like something's going on in the ether and I'm picking up on it and channeling it through the mental diarrhea. Or vocal diarrhea, more like. So, yeah. So around the like defending yourself, there's this is subtle. Again, those of you doing the energy work, you'll get this. So there's a sense of yes, you can defend yourself. At the same time, very good. At the same time, don't lock it down. Don't go into like protect my heart, control, because otherwise it's all gonna fall to shit again. It's not. Be light about it, but just be aware of that energy. If that weird or distorted or manipulative energy is coming at you, you are allowed to go, no, you know, or no, this is what I charge, or actually I don't want to work with you, or I do want to work with you. Like, know yourself, basically. You don't need to control it. If anything, play more and trust that it's in your creativity. It's your oh, and this makes perfect sense. Your creative juices are flowing, right? Like getting back into some of those creative sparks that we know are like awesome for us. That's going to help you be more playful. And then, and again, that's just going to support you in this new beginning. And then jumping to the 9 and embodying the star. Play. Be creative, relinquish control, be willing to defend yourself as and when you need to, which I'm hearing that again, that affirmative no, and or reaching out, because it's all new and it's grounded in the real. It's happening. It's grounded in the real. This is our manifestation, ships coming in, that kind of thing. It's all happening. You're a star. Go play and be creative, because that's how that creative vortex, your joy, your playful creativity, the shit that you absolutely love to do, that's your ticket. Because the justice has been served. You've got success. You've overcome the tower moments. You know you've walked away from all this bullshit, all this fighting, all this conflict, all this manipulation and deception. And now it's just time to play, basically. And then I'm hearing that song again. Do everyone you know it was worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Boom, 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 boom. That's me for today. I'm not doing any more readings because I'm a little bit borderline in the delirium land, but I love it and I'm so pleased to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. You have no idea what it means to me. I hope it was useful to you. Have a beautiful day. And I'll see you soon, very soon indeed. Lots of love. Peace out.